back to back. Got balls for days, the balls for days. Sensual, hosting shows, counting the ring. My daughter like rocking. I fell back a bit, and I'm back again. I'm trying to rock shows over the map and shit. I want it all. That's what's happening. You hear me come, motherfucker, start clapping. I got what you need. I know you feeling for me. I make it do what it do. So change the scene for me. Hopping with the whip real big. He like the way I ride on my Sierra shit. On any chessboard, the queen stay lit. Y'all already know what it is, bitch. Jump in the whip and hop out. I make them scream. I make them shout. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen, yeah. Jump in the whip and hop out. I make them scream. I make them shout. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen. See, I always knew I was destined to be a queen. I got a little girl looking up to me, man. So I gotta keep getting at this paper. Jump in the whip and hop out. I make them scream. I make them shout. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen. Jump in the whip and hop out. I make them scream. I make them shout. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen. Queen.
That's my angel. Yes, I'm gonna say yes.
Philly shit. Sexy shit. Let's go. Here she come. I'm sitting pretty, getting it. Queen ain't about her dividends. Straight to the point, I hate the bitches. Ain't on me cause I'm winning. Young shit, step your brain up. Stop sucking dick, step your brain up. Closed mouths don't get fed, but if you close your lips, you're more dangerous. Paper chasing full speed ahead. Yeah, I'm hungry, I eat the bread. Hating on me, what the problem is. I love a challenge, I solve it quick. This what a queen should feel like. Down the queendom, real tight. Play no games, I won't say no names, but the niggas know you little lame. Like what you looking for, I got what you need. That good can take you there. I call her Molly, cook it up, break it down. You know I got that recipe. Keep calm, nigga, slowly roll. If you ain't got a check, then don't check for me. I jump in the whip and hop out. I make them scream, I make them shout. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen, yeah. Jump in the whip and hop out. I make them scream, I make them shout. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen. I be feeling myself all types of ways. Big shots on the thing of which has the way. I felt fate to prove my lover. The Michael Lethal weapon, so I named him Mr. Glove. I'm out in my head. If how I felt was bull, y'all can't it's my life and what she said. Cause what she said don't get my grade. Back to back, got balls for days. At the balls for days, sensual, hosting shows, counting, raising my daughter like crossing. I fell back a bit, and I'm back again. I'm trying to rock shows over the map and shit. I want it all. This was happening. You be come, motherfucker, start clapping. I got what you need. I know you feeling for me. I make it do what it do. So change the scene for me. Hopping with the whip real big. He like the way I ride on my Sierra shit. On any chessboard, the queen stay lit. Y'all already know what it is, bitch. Jump in the whip and hop out. I make them scream. I make them shout. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen, yeah. Jump in the whip. And hop out. I make them scream. I make them shout. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen, baby. Here come the queen.
Yeah, y'all already know what it is.
I was destined.
We are in the building. Crystal Clear Thoughts with Queen Nee. You already know I got all my people with me today. All my people with me today to show me some love, make me feel good about what I'm doing, because Crystal Clear Thoughts is a movement. Crystal Clear Thinkers, where y'all at? I got my people in the building. First of all, I want to give a big shout out to Philly AYEE Radio on YouTube. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to do this each and every Thursday, 6 to 7 p.m. Then I want to give a shout out To my homegirl, my sister from another mister, my ace boon coon, Kimmy, aka Whoa, Hope, Hope for Tomorrow Village. We are in the building. I eat, you eat, you eat, I eat, we're eating. Let's go. That's a nonprofit organization. If you would like to donate, $ Thankful 83. Also, she has a cleaning. If you feel like you want to be lazy, you need somebody to come through and clean your. You need to call my friend Kim because she will clean it. Pictures to prove it. She can clean. And I just want to give her a shout out. I love you, sis. Thank you for always coming through. Shout out to my homegirls. Now I'm down to the left of me. You know what I'm saying? This list right here. I got some real true friendships in the building. These people have been around me. They love me for who I am. They have treated me kindly, and I have done that back sometimes. And saying, no, you know, I'm a nice person. And I just want to give a shout out to my left of me is my girl, Mira. We go way back, Cheney University. She has a clothing line. Go ahead, girlfriend. Why don't you just tell them, since you here,
you know,
what's going on?
I'm here. Well, my name is Amira Hasniya. I'm the owner of Amazing Human Being Clothing Line. I've been working on it for a minute, but I definitely got stuff bubbling right now. So, you know, you'll be seeing more of me, but I really came here today just to support you and be here, you know.
But I want to support you in the same token.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we're going to slide to the left. We're going to slide to the left to my hitters. Now, I got security with me in case people want to act up. She just going to be quiet. All right. But I want to give a shout to my baby girl, Cece. Cece is on quiet because, you know, we are all cannabis lovers. Shout out to the AP, you know, edible makers. I want to give a shout out to Cash Buds. I want to give a shout out to anybody who loves cannabis because we all do here, over here. I don't put nobody out there, but I am a cannabis lover and I enjoy it. Thank you. And I want to give a shout out all the way to the end of the table. My guy, Pounds. Sweet. He in the building. My guy, he's always been holding me down when I've been going through it. He done seen me go through the mud. He like, you gonna get out that mud? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get out. But yeah, shout out to Pounds. You know, we do the Plateau. You already know if y'all want to come see us, hang with us, chill with us. We at the Plat Nation every Sunday. We do it big when it's warm. If it's cold, you won't see us, okay? Yes, anyway, welcome to Crystal Clear Thoughts with Queen Neen. I'm here. Let's make some noise.
Yeah.
Last week was my first show, and it was all about my mama because it was her birthday. May she rest in peace. She gave birth to me, and I have been going through this journey and trying to figure myself out. And what better way than to have Crystal Clear Thoughts? Her name is Crystal. So, you know, give that show to the, you know, remembrance of my mom. She's now my ancestor. So I just, you know, had to do something to let her know that even though we're separated, I still think of you. So, you know, give a shout out to that. So last week we talked about motherhood. We talked about having women in your life to, you know, teach you, mold you. You know, some men need women in their lives to teach and mold them. All right, I just wanted to see what his face was going to look like, but he good. Yeah, but you know, I talked about that, but the reality, my crystal clear thought was to understand yourself and to know who you are is how you can go through the world and be around people and deal with different personalities and be able to say, you know what, I love this person for who they are and not for what I want them to be. So that was that. Today, I want to get into the tools of studying yourself, the tools. My favorite tool, I tell y'all, is law of attraction. Today, I bought my first car.
Yeah,
I did it on my own. It was me. I have leased cars before, but it wasn't all me. You know, today it was all me. And I want to give a shout out to myself. Yes.
As you should.
Thank you, Queen, for doing what you're supposed to do, you know? And I was so happy about it, but what came back to my mind was the law of attraction. If you are in love with something or you like something really, really bad, you know, people have addictions and things like that, you know, it's always in your life. And you think that it's just happening by coincidence because you wanted it. No, it's because you're calling it forth by the way you're thinking. You're pulling it to you by the way you're thinking. So thoughts basically is the cause of action.
For sure.
So I always wanted to put out on the earth to the earth to let everybody know that if you have the right thoughts, then it can produce what you really want in your life, and I'm not saying that I'm perfect at it, but it's been working for a sister. And I just wanted to, tell people that if you've never watched that movie, The Secret, not one time, I think that you would be happy if you did. It would change your perception about your emotions. It would change your perception about your feelings. And it would change your perceptions about other people's emotions and feelings. It would make you jump out of the, oh my God, it's them, it's them, it's them. And it would make you go back into reality of, it's me. So, with that being said, I got my girl Mira here. We went to Cheney and she knew me for a long time. And I could remember the times we were in school and, we acting the fool, we was doing what we wanted to do, but we all had a vision.
For sure.
Your clothing line was definitely a vision.
Yeah, that was a vision for a long time.
So speak on how you had the vision, but what actually made you take the steps and say the initiative to say, you know what, it's time?
It was just a number of things. Sometimes you get tired of working for people. For one, you get tired of working for people, and if you find your talent early on, then that'll help you with what you may want to do in the future. So I found my talent early on. I learned how to sew early on. And from a kid, I started manifesting, not even knowing that I was manifesting. Like when I get older, I want to get a clothing line. I want to do this. I want to do that. Then, you get a little older and it turns into vision boards. You normally do that for kids. Let's start a vision board. What do you want? Where do you see yourself? And, as you get older, you start experiencing things. You put things to the side, but you always end up coming back to it. You always end up coming back to it. So.
And what's so true about that, the children have the ability to call forth things way quicker because when you're so innocent and pure and and all you're thinking about is love and happiness and stuff, the children bring, children get what they want. No matter how we like, oh yeah, I had to get them, but the children, they bring that to themselves.
Children definitely bring blessings.
They bring blessings.
And they bring motivation because a child will motivate you to do the things that you've been putting off for the longest.
Amen to that, okay? Because my daughter's 9. Shout out to my daughter Breezy. She has changed mama for life. I promise you that. So I want to get into, you got the clothing line and you had the vision, and then you say, I'm gonna take the steps. What is the goal of the clothing line? Like, as far as Amazing Human Beings, that's just definitely a dope name. So what is the what's the motive behind that clothing line?
Well, the motive behind it is that I just feel like everyone is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a talent. Some people just don't know what it is, but everyone is an amazing human being. You just gotta put your best foot forward. And when you put my clothes on, I want you to feel amazing.
Yes, come on.
You know what I'm saying? When you put, and I do lounge wear, but I make clothes.
Yes.
So a lot of times, you want to throw that shit on. You know what I'm saying? You want to feel good. You should feel amazing. And it's a great gift. Like, that's something that you want to gift a person and let them know.
Oh, definitely.
This is how I feel about you. This is what I think of you.
Oh, so, definitely. Somebody give me some amazing human being, outerwear. I'm going to feel like you love me, because I want to feel amazing at all times. But that's so dope because you saying that it's putting energy towards your clothing line. So when people do wear it, they'll feel like that. Like, I got that amazing human being shit on. What's popping? Yeah. But, and that's just what it is. But for our culture and where we come from, we're not taught that we're magical. We're not taught that if you put your thoughts in the right space, that things can manifest. So we're not taught that. So we have to teach ourselves this. Yeah. So then we hit our 30s and then we start.
But that's why you got to teach your kids
now, right?
Yeah, now that's why you gotta instill in them now. I mean, everybody always say, "Oh, you can do whatever you want. You can be whatever you want," but they don't say that you really have to write it down. Yes. You have to be consistent. You gotta, because you can always want, but if you don't put nothing behind it, then you're not going to get it.
It's just a wish. Yeah. You got to have a vision. That's why they create vision boards. And that's another tool, guys. If you out there and you feel like, oh my God, I can't see it. Well, create it. put the vision on the board. So when you wake up in the morning, you look at that, then you're like, okay, my homegirl Cece to the left, I don't know if she got a Miami vision board or a Florida vision board in her home, but my girl be out, she be like, I'm ghost and I don't see it, I'm like, so, but that was something that she used to talk about when we worked together. I'm out. It was always, I'm leaving. I'm about to do this. And she doing it. Right. I just flew for my second time in my life. So when I tell y'all, I'm just manifesting the things that I've always wanted to do. In my 30s, I am. But am I mad? No. It's better late than never. Right. Why give up? I'm not going to give up. I'm a host. I do music. I'm a mother. I'm a sister. Shout out to my angels from Chain University. I'm around. I'm a great friend. I think the people that love me. Get you a teamster? I am not a teamster no more. You working this shit? I am not a teamster. I'm not in the union. But shout out to the local 332.
Yeah, shout out to the local.
Shout out to she definitely won. You want me to give a shout out to? See, this is what I'm talking about, But shout out to the people who do go hard for their unions, and Shadyville's definitely on her sweatshirt. Go hard for the unions, and definitely making a way for your family, because everybody can't. She urgent, okay? Everybody can, get that, kind of benefits. You like it, the ambiance. Yeah, shout out to my girl Kim. She done made this sexy, smooth.
You definitely doing your thing.
Yes. And that's all about. Her vision is to become the best at what she's doing. And why not do it when you have the opportunity to create? So that's what she's doing. By next year, Kim is going to be, right? She's going to be like, Neen, I'm going to need you to cut your check today.
The stock is going up, baby.
Yes, Hope for Tomorrow Village. For sure. I was about to say, let me bring this up because this is very important. Hope for Tomorrow Village, when she came with this, because we did this before. My girlfriend and I, we went downtown. We gave out some sandwiches and water and stuff to the homeless people. When Kim came to me and said that's what she was doing, 360, I'm like, that's what it is. Everybody has an avenue for everybody to network and to do great things and to receive the blessings that are, meant for you. Because the only way you can receive is if you open your hand. So when you're willing to give, then anything that you're really asking for is coming. But if you're closed-minded, closed fist all the time, then believe me, that's all you receive is nothing. Yeah. So shout out to Hope for Tomorrow Village, because that vision that I saw with you years ago has manifested and it's here. And people are eating. Children are eating. Families are eating. She made a little cheesesteaks. She hooks them up. It ain't no bull crap. She hooking them up. They eating. So she's feeding them what she would eat. Right. So that's what's really, really, what it means to me is that my girl is like, I eat, you eat, but we're going to eat the same. It's not I eat this and you eat some slop. I eat this and you eat some bullshit. We're not doing that. We take care of one another. So shout out to Hope for Tomorrow Village. It's definitely a big deal. Please donate if you can. $ Thankful83. You already know what it is. And shout out to anybody doing anything for the community. It's always a blessing to help our people out. So now let's get back into the tools, y'all, because we got slightly sidetracked with the Teamsters. And with the Teamsters. Another tool that I like to use is what works for me. This is what works for me. Mantras. I'm a person that'll go on YouTube and find a song on there, whatever, and I'll sit and vibe out to that. I'm talking whether I'm high or low. I'm sitting and I vibrate to this music. And when I tell you, I have witnesses, I will go in the bathroom with this music. I will come out a whole nother person, because as I'm listening to it, I'm telling myself I'm a magnet to money. I'm telling myself I'm the queen. I'm telling myself I'm an awesome mom. I'm telling myself I'm the best girlfriend that a person could ever have. I'm a wife. I'm all the great things that I know about me. I speak it when I listen to these mantras. So that's one of my tools. And a lot of people were like, oh, I don't like to talk to myself, or that's crazy. No, it's not. Because who else going to do it? If you don't talk to you, Who else? You want to wait for somebody else to tell you how to feel? I don't think so.
But you know what? I think a lot of people write down stuff more. Like some people don't talk to themselves, but you write it down. Like you'll find yourself writing stuff down, even if it's numbers. Like if you want to make a certain amount, you'll write it down. You'll break it down, figure out how many you got units you got to sell or whatever you got to get to what you're trying to get to. So people, that's another way of manifesting too. When you writing things down, even if you don't speak it, you know what I'm saying, in the mirror, affirmations and all that. A lot of writing it down
is the big step. I have the book, right? But the action behind saying something is so important. When you are saying and telling the universe, I know I deserve these things because I'm part of this universe. And if the universe is great, then I'm supposed to be great too. So when I said that I was getting that car today, and all my girlfriends is witnesses, I said, I'm getting a car. I said it, but I talked about it for years. I done wrote it down. Today was convincing day. Like, I'm getting the car. And then once I said that, all the steps to get it came in order. So what you're saying is right. You start off with the write it down. Once you write that shit down, start speaking on it, bring it forth, and then watch it manifest. But like you said, start with the writing it down. Make a note, an affirmation note. Make a note. Put it on the wall when you wake up and you see it all the time. I am going to, yeah, that's one out. I am doing what I'm supposed to do to get to where I want to be. You know, I love what I do. I love talking. This is what I love to do. This is my avenue. I know that I can create content from this avenue. I know these things. So why did it take me this long to do it? It's because I wasn't following my dream. I was trying to follow everybody else's dream. I wanted to be a team player. I wanted to hype everybody else up. But what about me? I had to take that step back and say, you know what? It's your time. And that's when I started talking to myself. I have those I'm in the mirror, y'all. I take this wig off in a heartbeat. I'm in the mirror. Look at you. Shut up. Look at you. Do what you got to do. But it's so important though. I'm, we silly, but this is real. Be honest with yourself so that you can manifest the things that are meant for you. Because when you are disloyal to yourself or dishonest with yourself about your own shit, then everybody around you becomes shitty. And then all of a sudden you blaming everybody else for what the fuck you supposed to be doing. And I'm cursing on that one because I was that person. I blamed each and every person I could before I blamed Janine. Okay. I was like, oh, it was them and it was her and they. No, it was me. I didn't take the right steps I needed to take to do what I was supposed to do.
And even just allowing the wrong people into your life.
Oh, good Lord. You know what I'm saying? Don't that happen all the time?
Yeah, it be them sometimes, but you allow them into your life.
Yep.
So
yeah.
You still got
it was you.
Yeah, you at the end of the day. Yeah, for sure.
For sure. And what's important is that you recognize it. Because the first step to any addiction is recognizing that it's you. Hi, my name's Janine. I picked the wrong friends from time to time. You gotta have those conversations. I picked the wrong man from time to time. You know, the man that's in my life now, I was like, fuck this shit. I'm done. He came because I let go of things and did a self-sacrifice for myself and said, I deserve to be a wife or to be somebody's girlfriend. Like, I don't want to be nobody's baby mama, side John, all of that shit. I don't want that. I want to be who I'm supposed to be. And that's who I see me being. So that's all I'm going to try to manifest. But other than that, I can't see me being something else. You see people out here in the streets. It's hard to look at people out here that's down. People who are out in the street, even though we know it took something that they did to get where they're at, but it still is like the empathy for them is like, oh my God. Like, I'm still giving out $2, $5. Some people will catch me on a good day, get a 20 from me, I cannot help it. And it's like, I know you probably did something wrong, but when I give that money, I'd be like, listen, whatever it was, switch it. Do something different because I know this little dollar is not going to get you far, but God, come on. But who's out there trying to help them and tell them that that's what they could do for themselves.
But believe it or not, it is a lot of resources out here for people, and people, you know what I'm saying, like him is creating stuff every day for people like that.
Yeah.
So if the thing is some people don't feel like they deserve better, or I don't know, it's a lot of mental health issues.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So it'd be different reasons on why people are the way they are. So just being kind to people like that would go a long way because that's what it be. You know what I'm saying? People just get neglected so much And they just feel so bad, so down. They have nowhere to go. They end up wandering downtown because that's where it be the most. You know what I'm saying? Or drugs. But anybody can change their life around. Anybody. So and sometimes, as though I have empathy for people, but then sometimes I'll be like, you could change your life.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I can't feel bad for you, but so much.
Right.
Because you can change your life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's people out here that have disabilities that's still
following
their dreams, doing whatever. They're not letting it hold them back at all. I don't care if you can't read, you can't write, you can't walk. Like, you can still make your dreams come true. So, and change your life.
Yeah. What y'all think about this? I mean, y'all quiet over there. Y'all just talk to me. What y'all feeling over there? How do y'all feel about that though? Seriously, Cece, I know you're a real person, so I can't even. We silly all day, but I've had these kind of conversations with her. I know she said, but on some real, because I feel like you're doing that in your life. You're manifesting the shit that you want. Do you feel like that's what it is? The thought was the cause of it all? You feel like you thinking about all of the things that you was trying to.
Yeah, everything that I said I wanted to do, I wound up doing.
Yep.
Because I never gave up, never lost focus.
Yes.
Like, even when shit went off track and I didn't know what I was going to do, I still just kept working towards that goal. Like, I heard Steve Harvey say the shit one day: the plan gonna change, but the goal
never
still stays the same.
The goal never stops.
Like, when I've been saying for years, I wanted to buy a house. I've been working on that shit for years.
Yes.
Working on my credit, working hard, trying not to be in these streets, going to jail and no shit.
Right.
Keeping a steady job.
Right.
All the good shit that I'm supposed to do legally, But in the end, that's what wound up happening. And exactly at the time that I said I wanted it to happen, you know what I mean? Like, it didn't happen the way I wanted. It was a little tragic, but at the end of the day, it still wound up being a blessing.
Yeah. Because you learn from these lessons, man. And, and
everything.
Me, every day is a lesson. Every day. Every day is a lesson. You know that, Pounds. Don't be over here looking at us like, because he is one of them people too. He ESP, and anybody know that he a Pisces. So he has that, he can see certain things. Yeah, I mean, Pisces gang is here. But and I'm around these kind of people though, because I see that they see themselves. I don't want to be around people who don't know who they are, because then you start to reflect and be negative towards me and mine. And that's uncool. Yeah. So when I'm around people, it's like, okay, I know that this person loves. First of all, like you said, the house thing, I watched this girl building her house like from scratch. I'm talking about, I saw when it was a shell, and to look at her house today, I'm like, my girlfriend did this shit. And I can't even believe it, but I can believe it because I know what kind of girl that's who she is. She's an interior decorator, a fashion designer. That's what she do. So she put it into her home, and it manifested into something beautiful. And every time I go in there, I'm like, girlfriend, I sit there, when I come over your house, I sit right there sober. I go in her kitchen, she cooks. I go right to her kitchen because she's going to make a meal. So after I go to the kitchen, I go to her sofa and chill because I'm comfortable, because I know that they built this house. We got an angel cave in her house. So it's like, we got a room for us. So if you came over there, we all together, we in the room, we got ours. So do you know what I mean? This is the things that I see my friends doing, and it's inspiring. Like I said, it's never too late to do anything. Keep moving, but never give up. Faith is everything. I don't care what your religion is, what you believe in. You don't have faith in yourself and in what created you, then you have nothing. So, I just want to, keep that in mind. I'm going to go to a small little commercial break because I went past the break time I said I was going to go to. But we're going to play a little hit by me. We're going to go to a little small commercial break. Y'all going to see what we're doing in here anyway, but we're just not going to be talking at the moment. You're going to be listening to your girl, Queen Neen Brown. Philly, drop that for me if you got it. Oh, yeah. Queen Neen.
2021, a new year, yeah. Gotta keep the focus. Cause I ain't too far from my goal, yeah. The game is wide open. My future looking comfortable, yeah. It's hard to go unnoticed. Bikini yacht party on the shore. But this party ain't a party. The bikinis drop on the floor. Hands up. Yeah. Now throw your motherfucking hands up. Yeah. Now throw your motherfucking hands up. Yeah. Now throw your motherfucking hands up. Yeah. Now throw Three bad bitches with me looking sturdy. Rolling with the caddy, about to hit a birdie. Up in Neiman's Market, spent about 30. These bitches want the ball, I told them grab a jersey. Yeah, I'm on the road to success today. Yeah, no navigation, I just know the way. Pull the counter on the ocean, watch me float away. Man, it costs to be the boss and I don't overpay. Nah, shorty talking, I'm a drink over. Yeah, I still walk up with a hangover. Every time I put my whip, it's like a layover. I'm like 40 something now, look a day older. Stay away from all that sucker shit. I'm a win and we can bet if you can cover it. Hot whipper, open up the door with oven mitts. Made enough like shit this year, I'm going double it. Yeah, gotta keep the focus. Cause I ain't too far from my goal, yeah. The game is wide open. My future looking comfortable, yeah. It's hard to go unnoticed. Bikini yacht party on the shore, yeah. But this party ain't a party. The bikinis drop on the floor, yeah. Hands up, yeah. Now throw your motherfucking hands up, yeah. Now throw your motherfucking hands up, yeah. Now throw your motherfucking hands up, yeah. Now throw your pretty petite little mama. A glass of wine and some ganja. Mic tatted on my wrist says I'm a problem. Wait, I can't wait till the album. These days, I see the hate. Eating good, I can't see the place. Dolo, from state to state. If it ain't bigger and better, it ain't my taste. My man keep me laced. A smile on my face. His hands in my pants. The only time we play, I'm talking square biz, cash buds when he rap. Every time I see the dime, I hit the two-step. Bossy babe, with hella tastes. Soft kisses, but still ride his face. A little spoiled, yeah, I get that way. Cause it's the type of shit I'm on like every day. Hey. Gotta keep the focus. Cause I ain't too far from my goal, yeah. The game is wide open. My future looking comfortable, yeah. It's hard to go unnoticed. Bikini yacht party on the shore, yeah. But this party ain't a party. Till bikinis drop on the floor, yeah. Hands up, yeah. Now throw your motherfucking hands up, yeah. Now throw your motherfucking hands up, yeah. Now throw your motherfucking hands up, yeah. Now throw your.
You got a lot to learn about the business. That takes time.
Play one more, Philly.
Ding.
Play one more.
Ding.
Yeah, please. The ball. Come on. You wanna fuck with a queen? He wanna fuck with a queen. Here she comes. Amelie at the bar like the rock here. All black Benny, how I got here. A bitch is on the rise like I'm hot here. You ain't gotta have my back, I got a lot there. Making papers what I'm into. Learned it came from all the shit I've been through. Street life got me sharper than a Ginsu. Gotta grind hard, bills due, rent due. You see me looking yummy in a video. I see you looking bummy like a silly hoe. They mad that my pockets all grown up. These hoes should be sitting in a donut. Hold up, lights on me like a light pole. Fucking with my fam, I go psycho. These bitches suck like lipo, but these niggas know I'm bad like Michael. He wanna fuck with a queen. He wanna fuck with a queen. He wanna fuck with a queen. Here she comes. Your man's on my top, he tryna slide on. Heard the titty sit up with no bra on. I make it hot.
Call me Molotov, put me on anything, I got a lot of sauce. Miss Baker with the cake though, screaming high hater like I'm on a track with Mano. I'm classy bitch, but I lay low. I'm more than your bras, but I don't play though. You wanna know where I get my mojo? Flipping on my enemies like a dojo. I run the show, call me Flojo. I'm bueno, you bitches so-so. My dog's around me like a step show. If we fucked around, you my step bro. Stop holding on this shit, you need to let go. He wanna fuck with the queen from the get-go. He wanna fuck with the queen. He wanna fuck with the queen. He wanna fuck with the queen.
I don't have one.
Yeah. You already know what it is. That was your girl Queen Neen. I was on a track with Ice the Super. Shout out to Ice. His albums right now, Hood Motivation, on live on all streaming platforms, Apple, Spotify, whatever you want to do. YouTube. Shout out to AYEE Radio. We here YouTube 6 to 7 p.m. each and every Thursday with your girl Queen Neen. Crystal Clear Thoughts with Queen Neen. I'm about to bring my sis back over here. Kimmy, she's going to holler at y'all for a minute. We're going to end this session off with a crystal clear thought. Bring my sis in here. Kimmy. Take the mic away. Yes.
Hey, what up, Queen?
Yes. So, usually I want to end the show with a crystal clear thought, and I figure why not get it from you today? Hope for Tomorrow Village. That's such a prominent situation that's going to happen in Philadelphia. It's going to be big, and I know it is. We know it is, because we're going to help make that big.
Absolutely.
Your cleaning company, you have a photography company, you have so much going on. You have talented children.
We got it all.
You got the shirts coming out. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot going on. From your aspect of all the things you've been through, because not only is she doing these things, but this woman was a director of a senior citizens program. I don't know, intelligently know exactly what it's called, but she was running this program for years. She's a college graduate from Cheney University, like Amira and myself. And sis, you've been through all of these things, and you got the degree, and everybody told you, go get the degree, you need the degree. And then here you are with 50 businesses. Talk to me. Tell me, what did it take?
Listen, it took, like you said earlier, speaking into existence. Like as a child, you grow up with different things, expectations of your parents, or, what people think you should do and think you should become. But ultimately, when you like become an adult and you really think about what's your passion, what's your purpose? Like, what do you really put on this earth to do? You know what I'm saying? Like everyone has a purpose and a passion. So, I'm not going to say college wasn't nowhere to go. Like I definitely learned and obtained a lot.
Yes, we did.
Undergrad in recreation leadership management, master's in nonprofit public administration. Why not just open my own and just do for myself? So Hope for Tomorrow Village, we just building bridges and restoring hope in our community. So any entity that you need, we have elders out here that need an extra hand. So extra hand, not a burden, but a blessing. Call me up, come take you on errands, do the shopping for you, just recreational services. Our mental health is vicious.
Yes.
It's real.
Yes.
So people think they can't afford parties, call us up, ball on a budget. We meet your pockets.
Yes.
Meet you where you at. You see things exclusive on TV. No, we can make it happen for you at a minimum price. Same thing with photography and videography. Like, it's just my purpose and my passion. When I feed the homeless, that's my outreach. I eat, you eat. Every human deserves a hot meal.
Yes.
I don't care who you are, if you're on drugs, if you're not on drugs, if you lost your job, if you didn't lose your job. It doesn't even matter. Growing up, my grandma's house, it was a big mama house. People stole from her everything, but guess what? You can't live here, but I'll feed you. So that's what I go for. You know what I'm saying? So just started this Out Your League Sports. I'm working with my cousin, bro. Shout out to Out Your League Sports.
Shout out to Out Your League Sports.
So listening to them on Sundays, each and every Sunday, 10 o'clock, tune in.
Yes.
But my cousin, bro, came up. Look, I want to do my clothing line. All right. You got this and I got that. Let's put it together and make it happen. That's what we need to do in our community.
Yes.
So that's really what I'm about. Like anybody that need any services, information, and assistance, you need help applying for things, you need help just getting your job, getting jobs started, resume building, That's what I'm all about. So
Yes.
ultimately, I want to have a resource center in our community where anybody and
You come
everybody.
get some help.
I can
You know
help
what's
them all.
crazy? Kim does the photography, right? 9 years ago, when I was pregnant with my daughter, she did my photos. She gave me a photo shoot, and I used
made it
all of these materials from
wrapped it up.
I was in Moore Science Temple at the time, so I always had turbans. And I used the turbans, and she was like, just drape it around. And I really put these pictures on thank you cards. So shout out to Kim, because I really looked nice. And it was a spur of the moment. She's like, you need to do some pictures. You ain't got no pictures. Like shout out to my sis, man, And like I said, we're all here to help each other. All our hands is open to give and to receive from each and every one of you guys. So please tune in. Please, please, please tune in. And the crystal clear thought today is
Give it to us, Queen.
Self-motivation.
Let's go.
Date yourself. Talk to yourself.
In the mirror.
Write
day.
your thoughts down.
Write it down.
Come on now.
Write the vision, make it plain.
Write it down.
Let's
Draw
go.
it out. Do whatever you got to do.
Vision boards.
But make sure you do what you got to do to be self-taught, self-made, so you don't have to explain yourself to nobody else.
Absolutely.
Crystal clear thought of the day. I'm your girl, Queenie. Shout out to Mirror Money, my baby Kim,
Absolutely.
CC in the building.
Hey.
Pounds was in the building. He had a phone call. AYEE Radio, Philly is in the building. Thank you guys for tuning in each and every Thursday, 6 to 7 p.m.
Peace out.
All right, Queen. Yes, sis. Yes. I think I might have messed up over here. Why you said this?